Now the Alliance guys was told this about a year ago on that little form. They got schooled on it. Whether they let it soak in or took it for the truth that it is, I don't know. Maybe they're just hoping that you don't know how a full auto really operates. Let's see. Alright, I wanted to go over modular designs and interchangeable parts. Now, a modular design, for example, is a Masada ACR Advanced Combat Rifle. You can take the barrel out, put a longer one in, even swap the barrel out for a different caliber. And you could attach a grenade launcher, take it off. A modular design is something where you can actually take a part off of it and replace it with a part, or just add another part to it that'll change the function of whatever it is. This don't really have that. The only thing close this has to a modular design is you can put that dust cover over it. If anything, mine's more of a modular design because you can actually replace a part for another, but I don't even call it a modular design. It's just a drum with a damn clear cover and a smoke cover and a black cover. Maybe that again, maybe they do know it, what a modular design really is, and maybe they're just trying to sell you a word. I don't know. I want to do my own practical comparison. A Wraithmaker is almost 3.5 pounds empty. An MD-20 is just over 1 3/4 pounds empty. Add 2 pounds of ammo to the MD-20 and it's just a few ounces more than a empty Wraithmaker. The open design, that's a big thing. That's one of the first things that caught my eye of what are these guys thinking. For almost 100 years, the firearm industry has known not to make an open design magazine. The French during World War I had a gun called a Shosha, and it was a Jam-O-Matic, and one reason is because it had an open design. It was a devastating factor on the battlefield to the French that was using it. Got a lot of them killed, a lot of Americans killed even. Now the French Shosha did have a lot of other problems with it. I don't want to say that just the open design did that to it. It had many other problems, but when a survey was done by the troops in World War II, or I, they was asked what they thought was the biggest fallback, and 2 out of 3 of them said they attributed all their failures, not all of them, but they attributed 2 out of 3 failures that they had with that gun to that open mag, because it let dirt in, mud in, twigs, just a little bit of stuff get in here, especially as tight tolerance as this is. There's not much room at all between these shells and these walls. There's plenty of excess room in here to move stuff out of the way, just like a AK. If you really want to test this for yourself, try to find 3 magazines made since World War I that has an open design. That one that's locked to the gun, it's open to the elements. And you can even count the Wraithmaker as one of them 3, and you're going to have a hard time. The MD-20 is a completely closed design, just like 99.99% of mags that's been made since World War I by anybody that knew what they was doing. Another thing I want to go over is adjustability. Say you have a shotgun, say it's borderline gas starved. Say it operates with 5-round mags and 10-round mags just fine. But say when you lock in a drum with 20 rounds and extra spring tension on your bolt, pushing this next round up against your bolt, that it's wanting to fail to eject or something, and with the MD-20, 5 minutes, you pop it open, you adjust the spring tension, you drop a little spring tension off of it. The Wraithmaker has 1 spring setting. Now, if you have that problem with your gun in the Wraithmaker, the only option you have here is to send your gun in to them along with $180 and let them grind material, not polish, but grind material off the bottom of your bolt, and they'll probably even weaken the extractor spring, just a couple points in there that's robbing some energy from that bolt when it's moving back. ease of maintenance. The MD20 has 15 total parts. The Wraithmaker has almost 3 times the amount of parts in screws and clips alone, and pins. And this has 8 of these parts are 6 screws, an E-clip, and a cover clip. Now that's 5 times less the number of parts that has the potential to come loose with a lot of firing. I don't see any of the clips coming loose. If you've taken your screws in and out a bunch of times, maybe 30-40 times, they might start getting a little loose by hand, and you can fix that by just putting in just a drop of some non-permanent Loctite on your screw there and screwing it in, and it'll form into there and make it a little stickier of a surface. Because after so many times, they just get, even if you're not cross-threading them, they'll just get all polished up. Let's see. Now, another big thing that's practical is this. I sell for $230. Average shipping is about $12 on it. Just depends on where it's going. This sells by Alliance Armament for $379 plus $20 shipping and handling. And that's if you don't need the reliability service. Now, I know they said in their video that, and on their website, that 8 out of 9, used to be just 8 out of 10, but now after the video it's 8 out of 9 they find don't need the reliability service. If you look around at actual customers that's used these drums, you're going to find that pretty much 19 out of 20 of them, if not more, do need the reliability service. And I don't doubt one bit that they've taken them guns apart out of them boxes and put them back in, because it wouldn't be that hard to do, really, and did the reliability service on it. I've even heard reports of people not being able to use other mags after the reliability service. That would only work with the Wraithmaker. Oh, another thing I forgot to show you about this. You know, you can shake that round right up. Another neat little trick this thing does. A few whacks will get that first round out. After that, you're a competition shooter. You're running across the field, and them shells start popping out, and you come to your mag and it's empty or almost empty. What's that going to do to your game out there? Because there is a story of a guy that happened to. The MD20, it's just not. It's going to stay right there.